Welcome to Second 50 and to this demonstration of the supine figure 4. This is another stretch for the glutes. It's a little less intense than the pigeon fold, so it might be a little more comfortable for you to start with. Some people prefer this to the other. There are two variations to this. I'm going to start with the first one, which is the most gentle. You may want to have a strap handy in order to do this stretch. So for the first iteration of this, we're going to use a wall the same way we did for the doorway assisted hamstring stretch. And what you want to do here is scoot yourself up close to the wall and then notch your right ankle just below your left knee. Bring your foot up on the wall, and then you can feel a stretch here in your glute. If the stretch is not quite strong enough, inch yourself a little bit closer to the wall. You might have to lift up a little bit to kind of get in position. See how I'm doing that? Getting myself in position. And then as I come down, that stretch intensifies. And now I've got a nice stretch in my glute. My left knee is my left foot is against the wall. Knee comes out like this. My right ankle is notched just below the knee. And the nice thing about this stretch is that I can relieve the tenseness of having to hold my leg or hold anything in place. The wall holds me in place, and I can just relax here. Shoulders against the floor, back nice and flat. And what you want to do here is, again, an intensity of about 7 out of 10. You want to breathe in for 4 counts through your nose and out for 8 counts through your mouth, and hold the stretch for 2 to 5 minutes. I like to hold stretches for 3.5 minutes on each side. We're going to do this on one side, and then you'll switch and do it on the other side. So you breathe in for 4 through the nose and out for 8 through the mouth. So this is the first iteration of the stretch. When you finished your first side, you would simply switch. In this case, put your right foot against the wall, bring your left ankle notched just below your right knee, come back down again, and then feel that stretch, this time in your left glute. So that's the first iteration of the stretch. And that's a good place to start. If you find that that's working pretty well, you can do very similar, only this time you won't use the wall. You'll come down on your back, put your feet in front of you, lower back and shoulders against the ground. Bring your right ankle up the same way we did with the wall, only this time notch it below your knee. Put your hands through, you see how I'm putting it through this little triangle that's formed. And I want to interlace my hands at my shin, lean back, and then I can pull my left knee and leg toward my chest, pull them in, which will intensify that stretch until I get about a 7 out of 10. And I will hold that there for that 3 minutes plus or minus. Now, if you have trouble reaching your shin because that stretch is too intense, this is where the strap comes in. You would take the strap and you put the strap through that little triangle, and then you would use the strap to give yourself a little bit more distance there, and then hold the strap for that stretch, breathing in through the nose for 4, out through the mouth for 8, and feeling that 7 out of 10 intensity. Once you've reached your time limit, you come back down and you reverse it. In this case, you put your left ankle just below your right knee. You either come through with your arms, or I'll show you the strap again from this angle. You bring the strap through and around, and then you just gently pull that knee toward your chest, keeping your shoulders on the ground, your lower back on the ground, until you feel that stretch. And then you hold that for the 3.5 to 5 minutes. that's a little bit of a gentler stretch than the pigeon fold. You may find you like one over the other. You may find you do one day and try the other another day. There is a little slight benefit to the pigeon fold, which is that you also get just a little bit of a hip flexor stretch. Personally, I like the pigeon fold because I feel like I don't have to do quite as much pulling with my arms, although using the wall like that is extremely relaxing once you get comfortable with it. So that is the supine figure 4 for glute stretching. Good luck. Thanks for listening.